Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will put total leather and will get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes, just jogging onto the field. But what's going fast, the heart rates of everybody in this crowd, Jesse.
This is a special player. All eyes in the stadium on this guy, David. You know the defense. They're going to have to find a way to try to slow this guy down.
And he's going to touch it every single play. He'll be the main focal point. Can he handle the pressure? Can he handle the big moments? Can he handle this stage and lead his team in a big moment?
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now fresh set of downs.
As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your...
Speeding down the left side, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a crowd like that. That is a great way to set the tone not only for the game, but for a season.
Everyone's got high hopes. Everybody wants to win championships.
I was devastated. I was heartbroken.
But to come out and do it on the first drive, you talk about building some confidence, starting your season off with a bang.
So it doesn't count as bad.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So West Virginia's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground.
I don't know if that's
pregnancy
or not, but maybe if you burn
They're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back.
Said he's burnt.
Let's see who wins this battle.
He said he's
Entire
burnt.
defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
And the
He told her
defense
he's
holds
burnt.
firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. He lost it high and deep down the left side. They intercept it. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
to stay in the competition.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing it down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Wants to throw. It's out.
Pressure
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's a great job by the defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's incomplete. Long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up. Here comes the offense on 1st down. That's caught. It's Ray. He's brought down. Solid pickup a little bit short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? Wide receiver shows motion. This is a designed run. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And they apply is a reason why she's
got it behind the line. It's Fox. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing, and again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the 1st down.
I just heard Bay said that
and he'll be brought down.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to him.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. The Mountaineers will keep this drive going.
3rd and short, there's a lot of ways to get it in the run game. You're not just going to hand it off and go power. How about the toss play? Getting the ball in the hands of the tailback quickly, and he's able to skirt his way to get the 1st.
They'll run it from the gun. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Running back searching for a hole. Open space at the 25. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. So a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Coming out with it, it's Saunders. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It's a pretty decent drive. This offense is fully looking good. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24.
So disagree that for tonight we can all say it.
To the air, it's Allard. Looking to the big tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
You say that for it, I'll say it first.
Makes the grab, and he's got the first. And they finally get him down
Hey, yo,
after a
dude's
terrific
fucking
pickup.
friends.
They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it in their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They feed him
We have
again.
another never-before-seen moment
Good
of
job
play
running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the
TT and
38-yard
AP.
line.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
He's got it. All kinds of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Nittany Lions are on the move. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Dallas. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. And those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to...
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A great catch and run for 6. He'll try to tack on 1 more. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to get the first through the air. On target to the left. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm a boss.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Fires to the big fella.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Fair catch, called for and made. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it,
This is so stupid.
in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand
Why kick Pinch off the show? Like I said, obviously I'll pay attention. How did you feel getting kicked off by Drewski? It seemed like you didn't play a good game. It seemed like you were
on second. He's right on target. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. The sudden change on the turnover. Manning was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Fox. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mountaineer.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations we've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Finds a man in the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out. He was so poised, knowing that those big fellas up front, they had it all taken care of.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
Gotta get it.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. What a snag by the defense. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He ordered the ball in front of his head.
And the try is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
Speaking of Brown, Lakers out.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch and see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth, feeling out process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take it?
Pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably
about Bambi, are you?
not free for a fumble. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20.
Switcheroo.
Gets away from one.
What happened to her? Is she still alive? Let's find out right now. Switcheroo. You want to come up here and sit down next to your almost husband?
Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll keep it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets it up for the first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not done it.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. The good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on down. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
She's scared as shit on that chair.
Looking to pass. It's Green. It's caught. And they'll knock him down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Snap from the gun on third down. Finds his target down the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ray. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The last completion sets them up on second down. Movement here from the tight end. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. They'll try to run for it. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Mountaineers want to keep this drive humming.
You kissed Drewski, is that not true?
I did.
Did you not think you were in love at that point?
Might as well give it to him again.
It was a straight kiss.
Just keeps picking up the top yards and gets it down to the 26.
You got the money, that's enough.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a second and 2. On the move, it's White. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on first and goal.
This has to do with Demon, who during our week episode,
touchdown, Mountaineer! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Finding out to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
is really freaking cute. Like, definitely more of my type of field.
What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark to give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions.
On the farm, gang, right?
That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some
solid
people.
guy.
A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. He might think about trying a different DB.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
Oh, that's my boy. Of course, I'm going to see it.
I mean, we follow each other on Instagram, and
Takes the handoff. It's Donald Trump. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Now they'll run the draw.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You look like you're seeing the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback checking off. To throw, it's out.
For
the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he is brought...
I've been uncomfortable today with makeup on because I don't wear makeup. Y'all truly did it.
That is true. She don't wear makeup. All the stars do wear See like how you was wearing that skirt. Straight up. Yeah, but see, she had to do that. That's all it is. You have to do that. You have to.
Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 teams goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Mountaineers will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Penn State's offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on. You're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will have its first possession of the game. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense to make plays. So you got to make a decision. Is my guy good enough to beat him on the outside? I am fascinated by this matchup.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, West Virginia. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
And you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting the 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more.
And she's dead broke again. She fumbled the bag. A big need have to worry about me going back in that ad popped. Pop it. Come pop it. This is what you got, the $2 ad. That's what you need. You need that money. You need that.
Get back on that 6,000. I'm trying to get that 6,000 back.
You need to work with me. You trying to go back and run something else.
From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 17 in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
That's a fact.
The Mountaineers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they rally around. He has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it. And he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
8-yard pickup on 1st down. Wilson was 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. The Nittany Lions have enough for the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Singleton.
So the question is, do you
After the
really
productive
get
first
turned
down
on
play
by
at
these
2nd and 6.
I feel like the studs bring a different perspective of life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They'll go to the
women
ground.
can't bring that to the table,
Nice,
but like
solid form
a
tackle
lot of
from this
women in this
sophomore.
house.
So guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout the season.
Yeah, it's 365. It's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's a team potentially competing for a national championship next season.
On 4th down, going to the air. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. The Mountaineers offense will take the field for the first time. When a guy gets on the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you've got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. It's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at 12. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone.
It is what it is. If it does end up being and she's not bloated and she's
out
not
to
like,
the back.
she don't need
He's
to
got it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the
that
goal
way,
line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the Mountaineers line it up with a 1st and goal.
You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like
they'll try to get it in with the run.
Yeah,
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They're on the first. They're the season opener. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They had a 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a 4th down. Everybody wants that, but
and that pass intercepted. He was looking for room.
y'all let me know. Will it be a season 2? Hey, we'll see.
Could have been. It could have been. Could have been.
Oh, so everyone invited a +1 for dinner. You officially need a lot of pizza fast.
Me?
Are you guys ready for $100,000?
Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So West Virginia's return team will have that offense backed up. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games and big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Somebody said 5,000. $5,000.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
It cannot be to anybody.
Back to throw. It's Reed. He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. With the catch, it's Fox.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy, take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5. It is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
No.
And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a
Let's
big
go
play. A 3rd and long coming up here.
Le pegó para el orto, le pegó para los jefes. Pero la intención y el razonamiento de lo que quiso hacer.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. Pick up a bunch of yards on the first down, make that 2nd down really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
We have to hurry up, bro. Oh my gosh, who do I go to?
Looking for space. It's Donaldson. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Taylor. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Really going to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I want to find somebody good.
They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. It's first down from the 11.
One more street to partner.
I don't even care about the money. I literally just want to get rid of 21. That's the only reason I want
Trying
partners.
to get to it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
But I appreciate it anyway. Thanks for watching. We're not doing 12 for 12. You, bro. Hold on. You, bro. I mean, I love money. I'll take any money that's available. But
Take any money.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
what is this? Are you serious?
He'll keep it himself.
What is it?
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
It's a nice job by the defense.
We can't know, though. We can't know.
And they're going to run all kinds of
Is this actually happening right now?
Run the football. They were dialed in.
It's not actually Kai. Is it actually Kai Cenat? No, it's not. I wonder if it's Kai Cenat.
Pressure coming.
It's definitely Kai Cenat. I don't think there's a fake partner. I'm not saying we can't. I promise you.
Looks as if
I
they'll
promise
send
you.
out
This
the
is
field goal
unreal. Are you
unit.
serious?
And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time. And what a great matchup we have of two highly productive runners, David.
I like the competition aspect of this, Reese. Like, I'm watching what you're doing on the other side, and I'm going to prove I'm a better running back than you. Both these guys are looking to be the man today.
And both guys can go the distance, right? These two running backs seem to get better as the game goes on. So which defense can be more physical, step up, and at least slow the other guy down?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The quarterback checking the play.
It's not me. It's guys. Not me. Guys.
On 2nd down, looking to throw.
Stop snitching as 500 people that aren't part of the race up here. Right. You're not.
It'll be 3rd down.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback?
No, I actually can't.
He moves right to where the ball's going. Nice anticipation and swats the ball to the ground.
Hold.
Throws to the wideout.
Wide
open downfield. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first
He's about to retire.
And those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about. Those beautiful helmets, they don't change very much. Very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
Trying to run, it's Allen. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Nittany Lions are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
I appreciate you being a good role model on the internet, Kai. I think that we blocked that in the time that I've grown up on the internet. I genuinely think that you are a positive influence on the internet. Thank you.
The offense goes easy, so really no surprise in the opening.
I can't do a
drive.
backflip, otherwise I would.
The football.
I don't have it like
he showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Lining up to tack one more
Thank you,
on
Kai.
that lead.
Bounce on it, bro. Throw it back. I'm not throwing it back, bro.
Oh, he missed it. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
Wait for it, Chad. Wait for it. Wait for it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Hold and fire complete.
Wait for it.
And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter.
Bro, everybody has a different way to payment. Hold on, I'm sending.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats.
Quick.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4.
You know what I could do, though? Let's do $5,000 in
the give to the tailback.
Is that a W?
And he could not get loose on the run.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride. Stop the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last week.
Looking downfield, it's Green. Coming after it. Just slipping through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. On the ground, it's Donaldson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. In the red area, it's Donaldson. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10.
Bro, I don't even know what music to play, bro.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Feeling some heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
We had 90,000. Like, too much, game. Too much, bro. Like, we had 90,000.
They have converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
TJ's, he's doing a summertime. TJ's.
He'll bring it out. It's Saunders. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, my God, I gotta fix my time. I'll fix it.
What sort of communication is going on that sideline? What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Throws to the back. And that pass kicked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Say what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job of seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
That's 2,500. You gotta do
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
It's the goal line. It's the goal line. It's the goal line.
To the back.
It's the goal line. It's the goal line. It's the goal line. It's the goal line. It's the goal line.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Green. Fires into the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd.
We'll get some more decent steps to try.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after the
Do that again, and we'll be right here beside you for the rest of the game. You got to go out, you got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Quarterback making adjustments with his receiver. They'll throw it on first down. And it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the catch. It's Fox. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Green. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Offense gets set for second down.
Who's next?
He's looking to throw. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Let me try to find somebody to do you in.
A run for the quarterback.
Let me tell you, never know
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way.
Somebody could be having a
Touchdown
long
out
day
to the
today.
air.
Somebody could be going through so much. Somebody could feel like it's going to hit. This time stuff not working.
Late in the half,
Feel like,
you
oh,
want
they
to
don't know what's
execute
going on
and
today,
then
bro.
punch it in
Let's go
physically
find
on the
somebody,
ground.
gang.
Take the
Let's go
lead going
find
into the
an
half. Take
individual.
all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Birthday is tomorrow. Let's turn up. Let's turn up, then. Let's turn up, Demi. Let's turn up, Demi. Let's turn up. You're making it.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
His birthday's tomorrow. Let's turn up. Let's turn up.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Rifles it down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting the throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make it pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint and try to put some points on the board.
I used to do stock to some sandwiches and drag them into my favorite shopper.
And now
I measured the book for the
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Morgantown. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5.
I got you, guys.
Nice job executing all of the assignments. They put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum. And here's the third interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make.
How much money are we at? See, this is why I should have had a leaderboard. Well, I have a leaderboard right here, but how much are we at, bro? Somebody said 77,500. Are we really at that? Okay, 77,500. How much more do I have to? How much more stuff do I have to give to make it 75,000? How much more stuff do I have to give to make it 75,000, chat? How many more?
From Steve Slayton to Pat White to Pat McAfee, they love their Mountaineers in Morgantown and in a place known for yam dogs and pepperoni rolls. Probably some liquid refreshments. The Mountaineers faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Hold on now.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run this play from the pistol.
I'm trying to fire it.
On the ground, it's Singleton. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Maybe always talk about staying ahead of the chance, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And the 45 on its way. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
It is.
The marker rests at the 39.
It is real.
Third down.
That was funny as fuck.
Throws for the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs have got to be really, really good. If this offense not good on this third down, it could come back to bite them.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense headed on to the field. Our first look at them today. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football in a lockdown corner like that.
And when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
On second down, they'll take to the air. A little screen to the running back. Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Donaldson.
Smart play by the quarterback. Nothing open. Dump it off to the running back. And listen, he's a running back. He's used to having the ball in his hands, and he's a big running back. So if you want to bring that to the ground in the open field, it's very difficult. Great job by the running back making a play.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short. Tackled after picking up the first down.
I got to know my situation. I got to know I can this round as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down. No matter what, if I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense about to reel off its seventh play of the drive. Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Safe.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Third down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, fourth down cover.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
And the returner will be knocked down. And State sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
Twitch, please don't do this, bro. Twitch, come on, bro.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Hold on, bro.
Offense working from the pistol. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Something. So whoever said, like, is going to have to tell me.
Looking for a man. It's Allard.
Complete purchase.
Right down the middle. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Some people's eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. On the move. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. If you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go. Got the points they needed.
Here's the return from inside his 10.
Right where
Not a
70,000.
lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
20,000 more.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense
It's
now.
only SK. They still
Boy,
got
they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback. And
man, come on, man. Yo, this don't got...
Hold on, let me go to just chatting. Chat, let's go. Try to find somebody who just like nails that.